Welcome to the Dr. Epler Show. Last time, we heard from John and his extraordinary story about two cancers, kidney cancer and that last one, pancreas cancer. And today, we're going to find out what he did and the amazing things that he did to eliminate that cancer from his life. And to find out how to do that is my wife, Joan.
John, you're looking great today.
Thank you.
After 40 days in the ICU, how did you feel?
I felt weak, and I felt, and I was wishing just to die. And then I said to myself, I have to beat this cancer. I have to go to the exercise, to the gym.
And what did you do?
I went back to my gym, and every day, and I started walking about 10 to 15 minutes slowly. In the gym, I walk on the tread and everything, 15 minutes. And I have a lot of friends over there, so every day about 15, 20 minutes. And day by day, I felt better. 15, 20 minutes, 25 minutes. Every day, I went extra 5 minutes. 2 weeks later, I felt very good. And I said to myself, and I gotta go to the spin class.
And so you started class. And now what's spin?
The spin class is a 45 minutes. Between 45 minutes and 60 minutes. It's two classes. Okay. But the 45 minutes, the spin class, it's about 60-minute class. You go on the bicycle, okay, and you do a lot of biking. You go up and down, you move, you're racing in the bicycle. And it's a very good exercise. I felt good. So I said to myself, every day I felt more energy. I have more energy, and I said, okay, spin class every day. So I started doing every day the spin class. After a while, I felt a full of energy. And I said to myself, because I'm going over there 5 o'clock in the morning, and I said, let me start with the body pump in the morning.
Now, what's the body pump? Tell us about the body pump.
The body pump is a class for an hour again. What you do, a lot of push-ups, sit-ups, you lift weight, you jump, and a lot of work. It's very hard work. And more exercise I'm doing, and more energy I have. So I said to myself, because I feel good now, this is after 3-4 weeks, I have full of energy, and I said, I gotta do the 2 classes the same times. Whoa. So I started doing the body pump between 6 to 7, and from 7 to 7:30, I walk with a lot of friends upstairs. I got a lot of my pals, I walk with them, and I feel good, and I have, and release the stress. So I talk to them, and from 7:30 to 8:30, I go to the spin class.
That sounds like the perfect schedule.
Fantastic schedule. Do anything else on Saturdays?
Saturday, and I go walk 5 miles with my wife. We go romantic walking with wife. Because she complains she doesn't see me enough on the weekdays, but so Saturday I spend with my wife. And I go about 5 miles every Saturday morning. I go walk.
Yeah, that's fantastic. And you did this, no chemotherapy, no radiation therapy.
No, the doctor, Dr. Gary, he recommend, because the way the energy, the full of the oxygen, he said, John, you don't need no chemo, no laser, no nothing. He said, John, just keep the exercise going.
Save your life?
Saved my life.
Saved your life, John.
Saved my life.
It saved your life. This is what exercise can do, can change your life. And there's 3 other things you really should know about exercise. 3 little secrets, I call it. The first one, you can actually meet your spouse. Several years ago, I was training for the New York Marathon along the Charles River here in Boston, and I saw someone. I made the U-turn, and it turned out it was my future wife, Joan. And we've been running ever since. Our first date was at Cheers. And our second date
was the Monster Bash in the North End in Boston.
There you go. We ran around the Boston, our second date, and I was a little afraid of scaring my wife away, but I wanted to do a marathon. I signed us up for the marathon over in Greece, the original one, and it was fantastic. The training was great. We trained together, and at the end of those long 20-mile runs, we actually got a big old hot fudge sundae. Second, it relieves stress. John said it relieves stress.
That's right.
It's just amazing stress relief. I was in Japan, in Kyoto, and I was stressed out. I had someone had insulted the name of the disease I described, and I was upset. And I started running a mile and 2 miles and 3 miles and 4, and I was upset. Somebody would say that about the name of that disease. And then at 5 or 6, I started to calm down, and by the time I came back, I could care less. It absolutely was out of my mind. It was some silly thing, and to this day, I feel the same way about that. So it's fantastic to relieve stress. Third thing, it's social. You get to work out with people, all types of people. We have steel workers, we have carpenters, and
mechanics.
we have mechanics over here.
Mechanics.
And there's lawyers and so on. Just a great group of people you run into. And Joan works out every day with just a great group of women. And it's just great. And sometimes when you're in the shower or the steam room or something, you might hear John actually do some singing.
Danny boy, Danny boy. And the other song is beautiful.
And that other one, the July 4th one.
America the Beautiful. Oh, say, can you see?
Whoa! That's enough to scare anybody away. But there you go. Exercise, it's fantastic. It really, really is great. It will change your life.
Absolutely, doctor.
And this is Dr. Epler, wishing everybody good health, and I hope that you're going to have a great day today.